Alright everybody, let's check this interior out. So we discussed in like my very first video, this was a fleet model. Yeah, it didn't look like this when I got it, let me tell you. Interior was shot, everything was super faded. Dash was a wreck. Bench seat, driver's side, down the cushion and springs with a towel on it. Obviously, no radio. Blows my mind. But this is what we got now. So, I'll just walk you through the steps. I wasn't really trying to make YouTube videos of this truck when I first got it. You know, I was just doing it, but it's something I wanted to try to share. Something I'm interested in. Maybe some of y'all are too. So, first thing I did was yank the seat out. It had the vinyl floor covering, so that had to go. Once I got that up, you know, 1992, it was rust all on the floor. So I took a wire wheel to that. Self-etching primer over it. Made it all perte. And then I got this black carpet. Now, I know. Whole interior is blue. I get it. Black carpet. Look, where I work at, I gotta have black carpet. I gotta get some floor mats. I just ain't found none that I actually like that fit in here decent. So this is what I got for now. Once I got the rust problem taken care of, I dynomat it. Well, I didn't dynomat it. I got, you know, Amazon sound deaden and put it in there, but it worked out pretty good. Sounds great. It was an echo chamber when I got it. The little 2.5, you going down the interstate, you almost needed earplugs just to be in the car. It was so loud in here. And most of that, honestly, was coming from this door. Well, both of them. Door, latches not, this rattled, lock rattled, the window roller rattled, and somehow the daggum arm cushion was rattling. I mean, everything that could rattle on this door was. The bottom of the panel was, you know, it was ridiculous. So when I took the seats, the carpet, I took the door panels off, clearly painted them, as you can tell. I went with slate gray and true navy all throughout. Everything is that color. And then this was an original color, and obviously, you know, you can't fake that fade inside there. But this is here, it's on that, and this center dash piece that I cut all up to get the radio in. This is original. This piece is original. The steering column, instrument cluster, and my door panel and door panel. That's the only original pieces, okay? Everything else has been replaced. Dash, seats, center console, all of it. Now, I put sound deadening in the door as well. It's on the outside panel where it's supposed to go. Redid the moisture barrier that goes behind this that sticks to the door. And then I took some 1/2-inch foam, like a sheet of 1/2-inch foam that I got from a fabric store, and glued that to the panel itself, all throughout the entire panel, and then put it on. And I'm gonna tap on the outside of the door. Now I'm not holding the door, I'm just gonna tap on the outside of it and listen. Oh my God, it's so quiet. So the door's quiet, the floor's quiet, the back panel here, oh, it's amazing. And I put it on the ceiling as well, but I don't want to show you all that to the end. Got new door seals, new rubber, and then I don't know what that's called, but all that's been replaced. It was a nightmare. Getting it reattached to the door panel was an extreme nightmare. Seats, 89 Blazer. I just got lucky and they were blue. I got the seats. I got the original 89 center console at the same time as the seats, and this dash came out of that. Oh, let me get in here. The dash came out of that 89 as well. And I fixed it had it perfect, and a couple days after I got it in, I guess it just settling, it cracked again. But this was the worst spot on the whole dash. I don't know if you can see that sucker. Get my hand out the way. And I actually have speakers in the speaker grills where there was none. Radio. And believe it or not, I found an old single cab. Oh, let's talk about this first. So, there was no radio, and you know, it didn't have cell phones. That's where the CB controller went. Because right here, they had a mounted CB on the floor. Ridiculous, right? But, hey, 92. What do you do about that? Let me see if I can get the light turned on. Look now. Alright, my light didn't want to work, but I was able to get the side panels here. So I got speakers in the back here in factory locations, 4x10s. Nobody carries that. You got to order that crap offline. So I got the 4x6s in the front, 4x10s in the back. I don't really plan on doing nothing else. You know, I don't really want to put a subwoofer. There ain't but maybe 10 inches right there, but how I sit, the seats sit all the way on the back. That's why my seat's making noise as I'm moving around. Shifter knob. Can't use. The only way to get the motor in is for it to be in first gear. The LS2 won't fit in there. The head smokes that little shifter knob, and I've talked to everybody I can to figure a way out. No one says it works. So, found this. The actual console itself, which I did this part in slate gray all the way down and around, and then this part in the, you know, true navy. Gotta make it blend together. Still got the paint to prove it. I don't have the linkage in here. One, because I got to figure it out, and two, the boot that was on that S10 linkage is just shot. So I got to figure that out. Then I'll have it all set up. But I'm going with the floor shifter now, trying to keep everything as S10 original as I can. And this came out of an S10. This part right here that comes up actually came out of a Blazer, because the one that was in the S10 had mold in there, and I pressure washed it, couldn't get it off. Cleaned it with Purple Power, wouldn't come off. Nothing I could do was to get that mildew off of there. So I just went and got another one. I happened to get lucky and find the console out of an S10 at the U-Pull yard, and then this was out of a it's called Parts U-Pull, and it's not too far from here, but it had the Blazer with the Extreme package, which we'll discuss that later. But yeah, this is the interior. I love the way my doors look. My dash was perfect till it cracked again. You know, original everything. That's the original miles on it. All that. That's what she looks like. I had to roll that window down because, you know, it's Louisiana. It's hot as Hades in here. Windows are all my windows are tinted. Got my little window strip right here, you know. You gotta have that. Living in Louisiana, you gotta pay extra money for that ceramic stuff so you don't boil while you're trying to drive down the interstate. Steering wheel cost me almost as much as that radio did, let me tell you. It hurt. But I love it. I love it. And the shifter knob is leather. And I'm gonna, when I take these seats to a guy that's local to us, it's Upholstery Unlimited is the name of the place, and get him to do the seats, because they're horrible, and I know you can probably tell how bad and stained they are in the video. I mean, look at this passenger seat. It's horrible. Driver ain't much better, but it ain't as bad. So I think this was the holder of the coffee, i.e. where it all landed as it spilt. But I want to get him to redo the shifter knob, which I can't get right now, the same as the steering wheel, make a match. That's the only two leather things in here, so why not? And when I put this in, I made sure that in these vents and then out here on this vent that they they functioned. But I pretty much got to crack that driver window to close this door. Like, it is such a tight seal now. And I got the truck in December, I think. No, I started really working on it in December. I think I got the truck maybe October or November. I can't remember. And they have not relaxed at all yet. So it's still super tight. Now I'm going to show y'all my favorite part of the whole truck. I got to take a knee so I can show y'all. Bam! America! Y'all love it. It took forever to get that done. But I got sound deadening on the roof as well. And then that aircraft insulation junk underneath it. And then this, just to help with that heat again. But look, I'm going to bring y'all in here. I'm going to tap on the roof. Oh God, this driving this down the interstate, because I have to drive the interstate to get to work every day, is so much better now that I've sound deadened it. Got the carpet put in there. Cloth seats instead of that vinyl helps absorb some of that road noise. I haven't got to drive it since I've done some other things, so I don't know how good it's gonna be going down the road, but we're gonna find out together, y'all. Y'all have a good one.